Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Fish Den 365. I'm Den Haring and I have another unboxing to do here. Still getting ready for this trip to New York and just replenishing some tackle as well. I've got a number of items here. I think it looks more than what it is. I got a couple boxes from Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, some bags, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, and this is from Jan's Netcraft. So I'm going to open these and share with you what I've got here and tell you a little bit about each item. Let me know if you like these kind of things. If you enjoy watching the unboxings, I'll continue to do more. I have another package on the way. It's Friday evening right now. We're going to have another one on Monday from Tackle Warehouse, a small order of some items that I thought I needed to have before I go up there. All right, let's see what's in these packages here. So we'll do the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's combo first here. So in one of my other unboxings, I bought these. This is the Great Lakes Finesse Juvie Craw. I got it before in like a sand color, but I felt that I needed some other colors. And so this Juvie Craw is just straight green pumpkin. At least I think that's what it is. Let's verify that. Green pumpkin with purple and copper fleck in it. Not a lot, just a little bit. So that's all that was in that bag. Neat little bait. It's hollow and you can put a little tube head in there, and it's got these two little arms that are gonna flap in the fish's face. Very small bait. Heard some good things about the Juvie Craw. We'll find out if they're gonna work at Canisius in another week or so. All right, I think that's all that was in that bag. Let's double check. Yep. Whoop. Then we got another one here. If I'm lucky, this might have two items in it. Let's see. So in this one, we've got the Spark Shad here. This is the Megabass Spark Shad. It's a 4-inch bait. I'm not sure what the color is called, but we'll pull one out here so that you can see it. It's got that dark green with some blue fleck in it on the back. Good alewife pattern. All right, then let's see. That's all that was in that bag. Let's open up these boxes now and see what we got here. Got 3 packages in this box. More Spark Shads. This is a different color. This one's called Albino. The other one was called USA Royal Gill. So Albino's got this blue back with white looking belly. Show you one of these quick without destroying the bait. You see that blue back. Really nice soft bait. This is nice. I think it's going to catch some fish. And these are 4-inch again. 4-inch bait. Looking forward to trying these out. Alright, then we have some more Juvie Craws in flat black. Same Juvie Craw as the other that we showed you. And then we have some Hazardong Shads. This is a 4.2-inch Hazardong Shad with that chartreuse belly. This color is called Green Pumpkin Chartreuse. You're familiar with the Hazardong Shads. If you watch this channel, I fish these quite a bit. I like the fact that they have eyes in them and they are good swim baits, both by themselves on a jig head and also on a drop shot. All right, that's down to our last Cabela's Bass Pro box here. What's he got here? We've got some standard swing impact fats. These are 3/8 inch. And it's 2 packs of electric shad. It's got that darker back on it, and then the electric shad belly. It's got some sparkle in there. Good bait. Been using those for a long time. They catch fish. Then I have some Kitech Easy Shiners. This one is electric shad, the Easy Shiner though. So the Easy Shiner, let me show you the difference between the Easy Shiner and the Swing Impact Fat. Easy Shiner is a much more, it's got that squid scent, much more slender bait, much more finessey action as a result. But again, this one looks like a little shad or alewife. Another good color. And that's made by Kitech, just like the Swing Impact Fats. I felt that I needed some more. I like these little 2.5 inch hula grubs so much that I bought some more. This one is Blue Craw Green Pumpkin. I showed this to you in my last unboxing. I just got another bag of it because I felt that I wanted more than just a bag. This one's one I haven't gotten before. It's green pumpkin with purple and copper in it. And that's a really nice looking bait right there. Just have to pull the tails apart and you've got yourself a beautiful little jig bait. Got more in baby bass color and black with a little bit of blue fleck. All 2.5 inch hula grubs. So more hula grubs, just different color options. And then there's one last bait in here. It's another spark shad, but it's a 3 inch. It's a smaller spark shad, 3 inch green pumpkin. I'll pull one out and show it to you here. And I like the spark shad. They have eyes too, little eyeballs. So this little bugger could be good just jigging along the bottom. I think this could be a really nice bait to fish slowly along the bottom. All right, so that's it for our haul on the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's items. Now let's show you what we got from Jan's Netcraft. Now there's something in here that feels kind of like a shirt or something, and I didn't order a shirt, so I'm confused by this. I'm curious to see what it is. Let's open it up and see what we got here. Maybe it just is a trick. Maybe it just feels that way. Oh, it's the old bag within a bag trick. Okay, that might be what I was feeling. All right, let's see here. All right, and these are all the same bait, but varying colors. They are the big TRD, it's called, and it's a 4 inch TRD. This one is called Mud Bug. Nice little bait there. I don't know if you can get a look at that color or not, but it's got a really interesting green pumpkin back and then like a light copper, almost translucent belly to it. Interesting color. And then I've got the classic June bug color there. This is one of my favorite colors. I'll open this up for you. It's called Green Pumpkin Goby. Caught some fish on this recently at Nakamixon, but this has worked for me everywhere I've thrown it this year. And I fish this bait wacky rig most of the time on a 1/16 ounce VMC wacky jig head, and it has a really good action on that. I also got California Crawl. I've had good success with this color in other environments, so I thought it might be good. This one would be one that I would use in weeds. It's got some red flake. It's kind of like watermelon red flake almost. And then I wanted to get one called Hot Snakes, which is like a green pumpkin top with a chartreuse belly, but they didn't have it. But they did have this one, which is called Copper Truce. So it's got kind of like a copper, green pumpkin copper back with the chartreuse belly. The reason why I wanted this was I wanted a two-tone bait with chartreuse because sometimes the smallmouths go nuts over that chartreuse color. And largemouths too, for that matter. So thought it would be good to have some different colors there. There's more in here. Put the next category. Oh, wait, I missed one. This one's called Yoga Pants. It's another 4-inch TRD. Yoga Pants is just straight black. Then I got a couple of Reaction Innovation Skinny Dippers in here. They're the same color. I got 2 packs of this color because I thought I might need them. This is called Bad Shad Green. It's got some, it looks kind of like another good alewife pattern. I think it's a 5-inch bait, but you can cut the nose down and make it shorter if you want. But that's another swim bait option that I'll have up there if I want to throw swim baits. And I like these, I throw these swim baits all over the place. Like Wallenpaul Pack, Shahol, every place. Well, Nakamixon. They all have a time and a place at a number, in the rivers too, in the environments that I fish. But the Skinny Dipper is kind of a swim bait that was early, came out pretty early compared to others. But it's been forgotten about, and it's a very effective swim bait because it has a really good, there's 2 things that make it good. The tail has a pretty good wag to it, but the bait also rolls. And I like to add a skirt to the bait. Here's a finesse skirt that I have on a 3.3-inch Kitech, but I've also used it with the Reaction Innovations Skinny Dipper, and the Skinny Dipper makes it roll more like this. And sometimes they like that action, sometimes they like the swing impact fat. Here's another one with a full skirt, good shad pattern there. And sometimes I'll just throw these swim baits on without a skirt, but oftentimes I'll throw a skirt on there just to give them a different look. The skirt pulsates and looks a little bit different. Maybe not everybody's throwing one with a skirt. And I think the thing that I found when I do throw the skirt, I might not catch as many fish with it, but I tend to catch the bigger ones when I use a skirt. That's what I've learned, at least fishing locally around the lakes around where I live. All right, we'll put this guy back in the bag. I still have another item or 2 to share with you here. So what do I have here? Here I have a swammer. This is called an X-Zone swammer. Yet another swim bait, 4-incher. The swammer and the swing impact fat make a good 1-2 punch. They have differing actions. One day the fish like one, the next day they like the other. Just wanted to pull one of these out to show you this. This particular color is unusual. It's called Dirty Shad. And it kind of looks like a dirty shad, or maybe even this would be a good color if you were trying to imitate gobies. I don't think there's any gobies in the lake we're going to be fishing, but there are sculpin and that kind of thing in there, and so this could be a good imitation of that as well. Just a different color. Sometimes, you want to show these fish something that they're not used to seeing, and that sometimes can make all the difference. All right, what else we have in here? We've got a bunch of skirts. So I like these Turbo Flare skirts. Unfortunately, they did not have many of the Finesse Turbo Flares. The Finesse Turbo Flares got less skirt material, and well, here's the difference right here. This is a regular Turbo Flare. And here's the Finesse. It's got the cut short collar and a little bit of a shorter overall skirt. More finesse-y, less strands, and then the full skirt. But you can take the full skirt, and with a little bit of time and effort with a little scissors, you can turn it into a finesse skirt. And so that's what I'll do if I want them to be more finesse. This one's called Peanut Butter and Jelly, which could be a good imitator for crayfish, but also bluegill. This is one of my favorites for shad imitating baits, ghost minnow. Here's dark watermelon. This one's called Green Pumpkin Delight. It's got a little bit of chartreuse and white in it with green pumpkin on the top side. And then we have just a chartreuse shad pattern as well. What I do is I have a whole Plano 3700 box just filled with the skirts. And so when I want to build up a jig or a swim jig or whatever kind of jig and or jackhammer type bait, I just pick the skirt that I want and I make it, build it up the way I want it to be. I also buy skirt material that's not already tied, it's just straight material, so that I can pull strands and mix strands with others and make new concoctions and new creations that way as well. Well, that's it. We got through all the baits here from Bass Pro Shops and from Cabela's and from Jan's Netcraft. I hope you enjoyed the journey with all the baits and swim baits, a lot of them. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you like these kind of videos to see the kind of stuff that I'm getting and the little reviews that I try and give for each one. It helps me to know if I should do more of these in the future or a little less of them. I usually do these in spurts, and I did one maybe a few weeks ago, and here's another one, and I could do another one next week if you want me to. It'll be a short one, but it may be of interest to you on what I bought from Tackle Warehouse. Alright, that's it. And if you'd like to see a video on striper fishing in the wintertime, take a look at this one right here. Until next time, be safe on the water. Hope to see you out there. And as always, may God bless your fishing endeavors.